All rise. The Christmas courtroom, the Honorable Coach Christmas presiding.
You may be seated. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my courtroom. Uh, Today will
Christmas's
be
courtroom, Your Honor.
the Ezekiel Wiki Loyal Love Christmas courtroom. Today we'll be hearing the case of Mistletoe Matt versus Lawyer Love on the subject of the Nativity, represented by Mistletoe Matt, versus Christmas lights, represented by Lawyer Love. Before we get into the hearing today, I have a special guest judge to help me make my decisions. We are talking about the 2021, 2022, I think, or maybe just the 2022 MVP, Aaron Judge. All right, come on now. Fresh off a little MVP award. He's got the gavel. And with that, Mistletoe Matt, some opening statements, please.
Hello. Thank you, Judge. Zeke, Mr. Wugatoki. Uh, Thank you for having me today. I will be representing the Nativity as the best Christmas decoration, and I guess I'll just start with what's going on here. So the Nativity is a classical representation of what Christmas is all about. As you've known from years, as years have gone on, we've gotten away from what really Jesus is in Christmas. And there's been a big push to bring Christ back into Christmas.
Oh, Zeke, I can't look at you with that face, man.
I'm looking at Aaron Judge here. He's just nodding at me and giving me a creepy smile. And I'm listening.
I want you to know, through my whole train of thought off when I saw his that's a horrifying bobblehead. That looks nothing like him, and it's scary.
Aaron, you're gonna have to go over here, pal, just for now, because I don't think we can complete this podcast with you here.
Where did you get that? That is scary.
It was a Christmas gift from Jennifer's father. It the side profile, perhaps, you know.
Yeah.
But like straight on, man.
Stop.
I'm sorry. You were saying it's the traditional Jesus Christ and Christmas.
So the whole point of Christmas is celebrating the birth of Jesus. And as time has gone on, we've gone to making it more secular, but there's this big push to bring Christ back into Christmas. And that's really what the whole main thing is. The reason we're bringing Christ back into Christmas is because that's what Christmas is all about. So that's what the Nativity represents, and why it is the staple of Christmas and the best Christmas decoration you could have.
Very good. Thank you for your opening statement. Lawyer Love, would you like to commence your opening statement?
Yes. So first off, I want to get.
You are muted, just so you know.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
You were never muted.
I knew that, but
oh no! Now I'm saying my internet connection is unstable. You were genuinely muted to me. I couldn't hear shit you were saying.
All right. All right. Here we go. All right. Christmas lights, best Christmas decoration. All right. I know this is gonna be a tough argument. When I agreed to this, I told Matt it's an uphill battle for me because I'm gonna go out and admit it. If there's one symbol of Christmas that is at the center of Christmas, most important thing to Christmas, that symbol is the nativity, because that literally is what Christmas was. It's the nativity, right? But we're not here to debate what's at the heart of Christmas. We're not here to debate what the symbol of Christmas is. We're here to debate what the best Christmas decoration is. And that's where I'm here to tell you that the Christmas nativity is not the best Christmas decoration. Because when you look at it, a decoration is not so much just like something that goes to the meaning of Christmas, but it's something that kind of is on the outskirts, here to kind of brighten the picture in the middle. You might use such a metaphor. It's here to kind of add on the edges. So when you think about that, where do you come to? You come to Christmas lights. Christmas lights were invented originally in the 1600s in Germany, a country of many great inventions. Uh,
I don't even know what's funny anymore. I'm sorry. This is all order in the court.
including
1600s in Germany, these things were started.
including Christmas trees, uh, a great invention of Germany, which the lights were originally for the Christmas trees. And now here's why the lights are the best decoration. There's great decorations, and you could even classify the nativity does come in as a decoration. People use it as that. I would argue that's a misuse of what the nativity is. It shouldn't be a decoration. It's more than that. It's different than that. It's the heart of Christmas. It's not a decoration of Christmas. Um, but back, for many years, without lights, um, like electricity, you only had like little lights to be able to see things. Christmas is a dark time of the year. You have all these beautiful decorations up, your tree, your nativity. Uh, how are you going to see them for most of the day in the darkness? What good is a decoration that you can't see? The lights are here for you to be able to see. The lights bring us the other decorations. Almost every Christmas decoration has lights that come with it to lighten it up and brighten the night sky, to be that Christmas star that we all yearn for. So the Christmas lights are part of every decoration. Additionally, what Christmas decoration is more popular than a Christmas light? In fact, like college dorm rooms around the country, you'll have people using Christmas lights to lighten their spirits during the dark times of studying and whatnot. You have people, the first thing that they'll put up. I've seen houses already have Christmas lights up, even when they don't have their full decorations going strong. So Christmas lights are universal. They're needed for other decorations, and they are a true decoration. And they are truly Christmas because when you see Christmas lights, that's the first thing that comes to your mind. That red and green and white popping out. You think of Christmas and a smile comes to your face. And then when you think of Christmas, then yes, you should think of the Nativity. But you shouldn't think of it as a decoration. You should think of it as the heart of Christmas.
Well, thank you for that very long-winded opening statement, Lawyer Love. Um, Mistletoe Matt, the one thing I'd like you to address that he had spoke about there is that the nativity should not be used as a decoration. It is more of a symbol of Christmas. What are your thoughts on the nativity as a decoration?
Yes, I'm glad you asked. So the definition of decoration, it's a noun. This is from the Merriam-Webster dictionary. The active process of decorating, that's not what we want to do. Something that adorns, enriches, or beautifies. And let's go to the definition of adorned, just to make sure we know. Make more beautiful or attractive. I mean, what is more, name something more beautiful than the baby Jesus himself. And just the magnificent birth and story revolving around such a powerful figure in our lives and in our hearts. So what a decoration is just making things more beautiful, and that's what the nativity scene really does. If I'm allowed to at this time, I'd like to ask a question to the jury,
Permission
to the
granted.
judge. Thank you very much, Your Honor. You're driving down the street. I'm just gonna start this. This is the beginning of the question.
I'm driving down the street, or
You're driving. Zeke's in the passenger seat.
Okay.
You're driving, and you're looking at houses that are decorating. You see a house that only has Christmas lights on. No other decorations. You don't see a sled. You don't see a nativity. You don't see a tree. All you see are Christmas lights. You have something that you think about the person. All right. Now you keep driving and you see a house. All they have is the nativity set, and they got a light shining on the nativity set. Just no, not a Christmas light, just a light. It's just you're not all lights. You're specifically Christmas lights, which are a definition of the green and the red. That's you. This is just a nice light light on that's shining on the beautiful nativity scene. And then you have, what do you think about when you see those two houses? What thoughts go in your head there? Because as for me personally, I see someone with Christmas lights up, just Christmas lights. I think, oh, yep, they got the Christmas lights up. You know, they're doing the bare minimum there. I'm driving down and I see someone with just a nativity scene. I think that person really understands what Christmas is all about, and that maybe they don't have the means or the ability to decorate this whole fuchsia on their house. Um, but they put out the one thing that really matters and really brightens up their home, and that's the nativity scene, and that's a decoration.
Thank you, Mr. Matt. Loyal Love, since he was asking a question, albeit rhetorical, I can't answer it. What do you think of when you see those two houses? What is the difference to you?
Well, I think of when I see the Christmas lights. Yeah, they did the bare minimum. But guess what? If a decoration is the bare minimum, that might say it's the most fundamental Christmas decoration. I don't know. That might be what that message is. You could see it either way. When I see the house with the nativity, well, if there's no Christmas lights, I don't see it. I drive past that house and I see darkness, and I'm like, Mamma mia, where's the Christmas lights? You know?
Your Honor, I'm the honor. Zeke. In this example, he did say there was a singular bulb on the nativity, so you could see it in the night.
And that would be a Christmas light. It's a light used to light.
That would just be a light. It wouldn't be a Christmas light. Your Christmas, are you just saying any lights during the Christmas time or lights or Christmas
a light
lights?
used for Christmas purposes.
You're taking, so any light used in the Christmas time is basically a Christmas light. You're taking all of those.
Well, in fact, Christmas lights were originally just candles, believe it or not. What made them Christmas lights was the fact of their use. Their use to, lighten the trees. Then their use to decorate artwork such as nativities. Then their use to illuminate other symbols of Christmas. Then their use around homes. So what makes them Christmas lights isn't the fact that they're commercialized red and green strings of lights. What makes them Christmas lights is that they are lights that bring to us Christmas.
Thank you, Zeke. Mr.
Your Honor, yes, thank you. That was the only lights they had in the 1600s. All they had were candles. They couldn't. That was just their normal house lights that they were using to just see things. You can't tell me that a candle is a Christmas light. It's something that's just lighting up other Christmas decorations. And I'm not saying what.
So are you telling me that they didn't have Christmas lights in the 1600s because they weren't advanced enough? Are you saying that just because they had technology, they couldn't have Christmas lights?
They had lights at the time of Christmas. If I drove past someone's house, no, I'm sorry. If I'm on my horse and buggy, I'm going past someone's house in the 1600s, and I see candles. It's like around Christmas time. Sure, it's like December or whatever. And I see someone's house with candles. I'm like, oh my gosh, they decorated for Christmas? No, they're just there. They can see. Oh, good. Those people can see in their house at nighttime.
No, but so if they just had a light outside the house, just a regular like a light, that wouldn't be a Christmas light. But it's the fact that the light would be being used on the nativity that makes it Christmas light.
So the fact that they can see the Christmas decoration, the nativity, that makes it a Christmas light. So it wouldn't be a Christmas. So you're telling me it wouldn't be a Christmas light.
May I ask a hypothetical here?
Nativity.
Let's say you have a light, all right, and it is shining upon the nativity. Okay, you're considering that a Christmas light, correct, Zeke?
Yes.
Same light, same place. It stays in the ground year round. It's Easter time. It shines upon an Easter bunny decoration. Is it now an Easter light?
Oh, yes, it is.
So this light can transform. It's light fluid.
You could use that's one of my points about Christmas lights.
Is that they're also good for Easter?
is that they are year round, useful, and they can bring Christmas year round. Even
see, I believe now. After this, I do believe we're just talking about lights in general. If you're just saying that the great thing about Christmas lights is that you can use them all year round if you chose to. I think for the sake of this argument, and you did a good job, you had it to the bitter end there. We are going to be talking about string Christmas lights that you use to hang around your house, not all-purpose light bulb fixtures.
Well, that's not what I'm picturing. I'm picturing like not a light. You can't have a light bulb fixture just like in the middle of nowhere outside your house.
Like a
Like I'm,
lamp, like you stake it in the ground, it does the shine.
yeah, but you're not leaving that in all year. That's my. You might take it out, not use it, and then it happens to be the same one that you use at Easter time, which is nonsensical because who uses lights at Easter time? There's natural light, you know.
Closing statements, people. All right. I mean, we could just roll into that, I guess.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think I've heard most of what I needed to hear.
Well, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you might not take my argument very seriously. I've been fighting an uphill battle. At the end of the day, I ask you to keep in mind what a decoration is. It's a secondary thing. It's to beautify, right? That's not, is that a word? I don't know. It's to make beautiful. The nativity is already beautiful on its own. It couldn't get more beautiful. It's already the heart of Christmas on its own. It couldn't get that more. So, while it might be the best symbol of Christmas, the best image of Christmas, it's not a decoration at all. So it can't be the best Christmas decoration. There is no Christmas decoration more fundamental than the Christmas lights. That's why they are the best Christmas decoration. I rest my case.
Mistletoe Matt, your response.
As previously stated, the definition of a decoration is something that oh my gosh, I'm using that word now. Something that adorns, enriches, or beautifies. Actually, that is a word.
Oh, look at me. There
Look
we
at
go.
that. You're so smart. And things that make the other things beautiful are sometimes, I can't do this, are sometimes beautiful in and of themselves. How would you make your house more beautiful? By putting something beautiful on it. And that's what the nativity really is. And I like to read a quote from the Bible to close out my argument. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. I rest my case.
Thank you. All rise. I hereby find Mistletoe Matt as the winner of today's trial on grounds of Zeke trying to bring in all-purpose lights to win his argument and to slander the name of baby Jesus during the Christmas season. You may now be seated. Go be merry.